Please, sir.
Okay. I'm Gulzar Munshi. I'm actually from Kargil, Ladakh. So, due to shortage of time, I have been given only 2 minutes. So, I will just give my introduction. And actually, my topic was mostly based on power presentation. So, due to shortage of time. So, if you see, since we are talking about linking India again with the Central Asian countries and reviving of the Silk Route trade. So in this context, Ladakh could be the gateway of Central Asia, and it not only could be, it was in the ancient times. And because if you see the strategic location of Ladakh, so one way we are connected to Pakistan, on the other side we are connected to China. So it used to be a very important feeder route during the Silk Route trade. And the thing is that I also belong to a Central Asian trade family. My grandfather was a Central Asian trader. So we have a museum in Kargil. It's called the Munshi Azizbur Museum of Central Asian Trade Artifacts. So we are the only museum in India which have artifacts from all the Central Asian countries. In the case of textiles, carpets, armory, and coins, and lot of manuscripts, particularly from Persian carpets and manuscripts in Tibetan and all that. So my message to the particular students is that the museum could be a best center for your research and study. So this center consists of more than 2,000 artifacts from Central Asian countries, mostly related to mercantile objects, mercantile things. So I remember that we used to have a lot of sarais in the area. Like sarai was sort of an inn where the traders used to stay. So still we have a surviving sarai, only sarai in the region. So it's a 4-story building. In the lower story, they used to keep their horses and all that. In the second story, the mercantile goods. In the third story, there was the servants used to stay over there. And the top story was for the trading families. And this trade was actually not only meant, the trade was more, I think, related for the elite class also. Because when we see the history, and as per documents of our museum and the artifacts we find in the museum, so we find mostly the artifacts which belong to the elite class of the time. So after that, it was a connecting route between Kashmir, then one way from the Kashmir, other way to the Gilgit-Baltistan. Okay, so the strategic location made it very important on the transit route. So actually my presentation was completely based on the power presentation. So I'm sure that you would highlight that we have more than 2,000 artifacts from the various trading countries of the time. So if anyone wants to have a study in the Central Asian trade and wants to look the live artifacts, so it's the only surviving Central Asian museum in India. So welcome to the area, and thank you very much, sir, giving me the time.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now I would like to call Mr.